Is it them?
Am I allowed to show this?
Damn.
Whoa.
Oh, Scotty's there in 2 seconds.
All right, well, it's the 15-minute morning show podcast. We're just trying to get our shit together here. Brody has joined us, and there's
Hello?
Garrett.
Yeah.
We're having some technical difficulties. I think we're on, but in a different way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brody, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I can hear you. What about you, Garrett?
Yes, I'm good. And the original thing that we use to connect is probably up and running as we speak. So
It doesn't matter. We're good here.
Well, you know what? There's always this tension between Scary and
Yeah.
Garrett. Have you guys noticed this?
Is it sexual tension?
No.
I think so.
No. They're always sarcastic with each other as far as technical stuff goes. Like,
Well.
but Scary will say, Garrett, you got to turn on your mute button. I'm like, God, you're kind of snapping at him, and then Garrett will go, the mute button's on, Scary.
Garrett thinks he knows best.
Well, no, but you do too. But it's just a nice
But the way-
conversation.
And
The
Garrett
way- the
likes
way
to
he-
dictate certain things and that he
No,
thinks
what
he
were you
knows.
saying, Garrett? What were you saying?
see, like
Yeah.
Scary was just saying, no, he talks to you like this is day one of a job, and like turn on your microphone. Oh, I'm a dumb idiot. I don't know how to turn on a microphone
See,
when I'm talking.
we got to iron these problems out because
Garrett's a fan of throwing people under the bus in front of other people, too.
well,
He
you
is?
all-
Yeah.
Okay, I will say
Fight.
this.
Yeah.
And by the way, this is a fun. Let's make this a fun fight.
Yeah.
Scary and Brody and Garrett are like the trifecta of throwing each other under the bus people.
Yes.
Scary,
Well, and I
you
do
just
it.
said something a second ago that is the worst argument ever. Somebody says, well, that guy, every time he argues, he thinks he's right. Well, what fool would argue a point that they think is wrong? Like, of course,
Exactly.
when you argue your point, you always think you're right. You can you can learn that
Yeah.
you're wrong, but in the beginning of the argument, you think that you're right. That's why you're arguing.
And sometimes, I will say, in the interest of time, and keep in mind, what we do for a living is very unique because we always have a clock running. We always have a timer going, right? So there's no time for niceties. Sometimes you have to say, hey, push the on button, don't ask questions, go.
Right. Well, you do that to me all the time, Elvis.
Well, I do.
So
I know, but I have to
I
because-
pass on that love to people like Garrett. And,
It's not love.
It's it's
See,
no
he's throwing you
different.
under
It's
the
no
bus now,
different.
Elvis.
At the end of the day,
Just me, I'm under a bus. Ah!
at the end
Here
of the
comes
day,
a bus. Whoa!
if we got to get shit rolling, which we had to do on the podcast.
I know.
I said,
I
look,
know.
we got to do this, and this to get everything done.
It's
Brody,
just-
turn your
okay.
camera on, unmute yourself.
The
and then Garrett's
foundation
gonna
of
say-
this, okay, you're going to stop now. The foundation of this is this. We have all worked together for so long.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's like we're like brothers and sisters. We
Yeah.
just shit all over each
Great.
other.
Good. Speaking of that, I defer to Brody.
Oh, wow. Okay, here comes another
Brody
bus.
Brody
under the
hasn't
bus.
said anything, and you're like, well, he didn't do anything.
Well, maybe
Was
Brody
that
wants
bus?
to elaborate.
Hey, where's Nate?
He's taking a shit.
He already had it. He said code word
He is.
3242.
Hey.
That's the
He did.
combination lock on the bathroom.
All right, so why are you throwing Brody under the bus now, Scary?
I am not. I
You
gave
weren't, you
Brody
did.
a high compliment earlier on the show.
Oh,
I
you
said
did?
he apologized to me for something that happened to him earlier in the day.
But you
And
just
then
threw him
he-
under the
And then
bus.
he did it to me and then apologized to me.
Poor Brody.
And I said, Brody admitted he was wrong. I said that on the big show. So I was giving Brody a high compliment.
I love
Well,
he's giving him
it was
a
kind of a
compliment by
shit sandwich.
Saying, right, by saying he
Don't
was
matter.
wrong.
You know what? Go ahead,
Okay,
Brody. I'll let
Brody hasn't
go
said a
for it.
word. You know, Brody's being very smart. He's like a snake in the grass,
Well, he
man.
wants to see which direction and which angle he wants to go in.
He's
Scary,
gonna
your way
slither
of
out.
being nice to Brody was, quote, hey, you're never going to leave this. Brody admitted he was wrong. That asshole never admits he's wrong. Like, that's what you were doing. That's not
Very
nice.
nice.
That's a
All right, now,
compliment.
okay, we're now going to make room for Brody. Brody, please. We see where this is going. Please feel free to take the floor. It's all yours.
Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize for my apology yesterday. I take it back.
Okay.
So
Rightfully so.
there you go. So I didn't admit I was wrong. What I did was I
Oh my
made a
God.
mistake. No, hold on. I hit reply all. When I meant to hit reply, I was driving and they're right next to each other on the phone. I didn't realize I hit reply all. Scary did not want me to share what I said to him with the other person on the chain. It wasn't my intention.
He pretty
So
much
he-
embarrassed me in front of a
There he
third
goes.
party.
Okay.
Let him finish. Oh, in other words, Brody hit reply all, and Brody is usually the first to say, "Hey, fuck, do not push reply all."
Right.
And you accidentally did. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, yes. What I do is I say I don't want people to deliberately do that. Scary thought I deliberately included the other person. So I immediately called him. I said, hey, I feel terrible. I didn't mean to do that. But he wasn't mad that I accidentally did it. He was mad thinking I deliberately did it. So once I told him it was an accident, he's still now claiming I apologize for being wrong.
I had some
I
creative
apologize.
ideas for
I
something.
apologize for making a mistake.
And he made me look like an idiot in front of the third party.
Well, no, your comment was stupid. You did it on your own. I
No, it was not
accidentally hit
stupid.
reply all.
Okay. Here's the thing. If Brody, by the way, because of this new way we have to connect, he's on a microphone that mutes in this. You have to let Brody finish his sentence.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Well, because he's not going to hear.
You know what?
He's not going to
Set
hear
me
what
up
you
the
say.
wrong way, Scary.
What's that?
Scary sets me up. I can go back to the usual way.
Okay. Garrett says if we go back to the usual way, it will work. Should we try?
Oh God.
Try. Yes,
you don't
this
wanna
is my
do that.
favorite part.
Hold on. This is going to be great.
Try.
Scary says it's not going to work. Garrett says it's work.
It may work.
It's going to work.
It may work. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Garrett, you be the first one.
You specifically
You
said
just
it
gotta
wasn't
mute
going to
me in
work.
Zoom.
All right,
Here we go.
hold on. I can do that.
Jeez.
Garrett.
Let's
Here
go.
comes Brody.
All right, I muted
let's-
Brody.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Now
I
let me
hear
mute them.
Garrett.
Hello?
Okay.
I
good.
hear.
You're good.
I hear Brody.
Ending.
Yep.
Oh, so Scary does work. You
I
got to
don't
trust
see-
people sometimes.
Where's Garrett?
All
I
right,
don't
Garrett,
see
you got to
him.
turn your camera back on.
Well, I have to switch computers now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, he's getting snarky with you. I have to switch computers now.
You didn't have to yell at me. That was Froggy. You didn't have to yell at me. I didn't do anything.
I'm sorry. I'm still learning everybody. I'm still learning everybody's voice.
You're treating me like Scary now.
So, hey, Nate, so while you were away taking a shit, we've all agreed that we've been with each other so long, we bicker and fight like brothers and sisters.
Oh, well, that's great, because I just got
Glad I'm
mailed
a
this
child.
book by a listener.
You what?
This listener just sent me a book of nudes.
What?
Oh, hello.
Whose nudes?
I don't know.
Is it them?
Am I allowed to show this?
Damn.
Whoa.
Oh, Scotty's there in
Get
2
out of here.
seconds. Of course.
No, wait, hold on.
Through.
Is it a published book that we can order from Amazon, or is it a
Yes,
privately published book they sent you of their photos?
No, okay, so the note says, this book was in a mixed shipment from a publisher. They didn't want it back. I thought the morning show would enjoy it. It is in good taste and very artistic.
We
Signed,
don't want
Cody.
that. We want skanky.
Right.
We want dirty guys doing dirty things to each other.
Oh, well,
Goes
how
to
about this
the
fella
autistic
right
section.
there?
The Pornhub.
Yeah, all right.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Can I ask a question based on this, what just happened? So Scotty saw that Nate had like a book of nudes, didn't know if it was published or if it was like private or whatever, ran over to go see it. If one of us had like a leaked sex tape and we said to everyone, I would rather you not watch it, would you guys still watch it?
No.
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 Nah.
No.
Well, I never admit it.
That's creepy.
I think that's the honest answer.
Yeah. I would take a peek.
You would?
I might not watch the whole thing because I'd be like, oh my gosh. But, like,
It would
maybe
get
a
weird.
minute. Maybe
It
a
would get
peek.
weird.
Yeah.
Can we qualify that? I think you might watch it if it was some people, and definitely not watch it if it was other people.
That is true.
That answer, that's not an across the
That's true.
board answer.
100%.
Like if
Yeah, you
someone
would-
said,
you would
if someone
peek at
said,
someone.
I have a video of like Nate blowing Brody.
I'm watching it.
I would need to see that.
Yeah, me too.
By the way, that right there is the sound
you know
of
what?
Brody having 2 programs running. You got to shut the other one off.
Yeah, do that.
I can
Nate,
hear
by
it.
the way, you've already left twice. 2 strikes, you're out already. You can't leave again.
By the way, how did your poop come? We told everyone you were taking a shit.
Okay, so you want to know the story? It took me a while because I got in there and somebody was already in the other stall, so I had to wait for them to finish.
Oh.
And then I go to get the ass gasket to put on the toilet seat, and there was no ass gaskets left, so I had to build a nest. And I'm like, this just took. It was supposed to be a 5-minute.
And the
trip.
whole time
It's
you're
now-
doing this, you're like clinching?
Yeah, the whole time.
like-
I mean, it was a photo finish by the time I sat down.
Wow.
Did you take a photo of it? We want to
No,
publish that in our new
you did
book.
not want to see that.
Yeah, Scotty will come run and look at it.
You were touching cloth when you started?
Oh yeah.
All right. So we were actually going to talk about something of. Okay, thank you. See, that's not attractive to me. That's
No,
too
me
many
neither.
muscles. Too
We're
many
going to
muscles.
get a texter on the
Very
phone.
meaty.
Do you want to get the guy on whose
not real.
grandfather puts his fake eye in the water glass at the table? Would you stop it?
Entertaining.
It's a book of bears.
Are we calling somebody?
No, we're going to sit here and listen to a dial tone because
What
Scary
the
finds that
hell?
entertaining.
Scary, you know how to dial a phone?
Gary, shut up.
Switch on the numbers.
Oh my gosh.
Brody,
your
you've got 2
fucking thing,
programs
Brody.
running. It's cutting off when you talk.
Turn one of your programs off.
Some tea, anyone?
We can stop it.
Hey, it's Elvis.
Frog, did you mute me?
Yes.
Elvis, talk.
Hello, we got your text message. It's Elvis.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. What's your name?
My name's Josh.
Okay, Josh, you're not on the radio. We're just doing a podcast. So what did you?
Yeah,
This is your grandfather used to do this?
Oh yeah.
Tell everyone where you would be, what you'd be doing, and all of a sudden it happened.
Oh yeah. You'd be sitting in a restaurant or something, and all of a sudden go to take a drink out of your glass and see an eyeball floating in it.
What?
So, okay, so let me ask you. I'm not that up to date on fake eyeballs. I mean, are they really that outable? I mean, is it that easy just to dig at your eyeball out and throw it in a glass?
Oh yeah, he would just pop it right out like it was nothing and stick it in somebody's drink or something while they weren't looking, and go to take a drink and see an eyeball in there.
Oh, he's great. He's great at Halloween time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fun to have a talented granddad. Like my grandfather's eyeballs both were connected. He's no fun. All right, good. We saw your text. I'm so glad you sent that to us. I know it takes time to take time out to text us. Thank you for doing it, and thanks for being on our podcast with us. We appreciate it.
No problem at all. Thank you.
All right, you have a great day. Yeah, I'm not going to say who, but we know someone who at Thanksgiving they looked over at Grandma and she was dead at the table.
What?
Really?
She died at the table, but she was sitting up.
Oh,
Her eyes, she looked like she was
man.
sleeping. They're like, Grandma, and she's asleep
Oh, goodness.
permanently.
Wow.
Do
Not
they
as-
keep eating?
No,
Oh, good. Thank God.
but as I've heard, their nose and ears keep growing. Right? Is that how that works?
What?
Is that right, Nate? When you
Really?
die, your ears keep growing.
No, I think it's as you get
Older.
older. Your
Your ears
nose-
grow. Yeah, if you notice,
Yeah.
some older people, older men, I notice, have really big ears.
And a lot of ear hair.
I've heard that there's actual body growth after you die. Maybe
yeah,
this
I
is
thought
something
it was like hair and nails, but
No,
now I'm going to
so
Google
the
it.
nails thing has been disputed because the nails don't grow, but the skin retracts on the nail.
Oh, so it looks like it.
Looks like it grows.
Okay. It says they don't keep growing after death. Instead, the skin around them dries out and recedes. Oh, look at that. That's why we have you around, Straight Nate.
It's like if
Yay,
you lose
Nate.
weight, your wiener looks bigger. It didn't really get bigger, just there's less around it. It's like trimming the bush.
Does anyone else feel weird that Nate knew so much about the dead body and how it
Yeah.
works?
Have you
No,
ever seen? a
I've
dead
come to
body?
get used to that.
We know why.
We know you've seen plenty of dead bodies, Nate.
Well, no, not one that I created, but I've seen dead bodies.
They're still twitching when you're looking at them.
No.
So my dad worked with his dad, my grandfather, at a funeral home growing up on Staten Island, and he said it was the weirdest thing at times, especially the late night runs when you have to go pick up a body and bring it back to get ready for the wake. The bodies would just randomly like sit up or spasm, and they said it was the craziest thing ever.
That's crazy.
A friend of mine used to work for a funeral home, and he'd say, "Oh my God, this guy came through. He was so hung." And he's like, "Oh, a lot of people are going to cry at that funeral."
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Nice. All right. Moving on to something less morbid. Brody, let's go back to Brody. Is your mic fixed?
No.
I think so.
What? It's
You
just
sound like a
delayed.
chipmunk.
Hello?
Say hi.
It's definitely delayed.
Oh, no, you're good.
No, it's still fine.
We've been living in this Zoom world for about a year now, almost.
Yeah.
And we still really haven't conquered it, have we?
No.
I think in 2 weeks we will have been doing this a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
my gosh.
17th, right?
That's amazing.
Scotty B, you're very quiet today. Usually you have the most perverted things to say.
I was going to add to when you were talking about, seeing you guys on videotape doing sexy things.
Oh, let's go back to that.
I had always said that if I stumbled upon a videotape of, say, my parents when they were younger, I would watch it out of curiosity. Like I wouldn't go and stop it. Oh, thanks for the book. I feel like I would watch a little of it because I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing that.
How
Oh my
long would you?
gosh,
How
no.
long? Like seconds?
I'm not sure, but it wouldn't be like I would play it for a little bit.
Would it be weird if you found an old tape which they don't make anymore, of your parents having sex, and then in the middle of it, they both look at the camera and go, "Hi, Scotty,"
That would be weird.
knowing full well that they had spawned a pervert.
Or if it's when they were making me.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Really?
That's,
is
that's gross to think about now. My mom was
Insane.
hot back in the day.
Oh, my gosh, Scotty.
That's gross too.
She still is. She still is.
You still don't want to watch your
Scotty,
parents
parents?
having sex.
Keep going.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Literally?
Yeah.
Yeah, your sound still sounds like crap, Brody. I don't know what's going on. We may want to get that fixed. I don't know. Well, it's too late now. I mean, I think we're almost done. Froggy, are we almost done?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're over by 30 seconds. We've gone over every day this week.
I know, but doing what is my question.
Great question.
Does anyone have a final thought? Something we didn't get to? In
Yes,
this
thank
very,
God
very...
my mom doesn't know how to listen to podcasts.
Okay, there is
Seriously. Oh.
Seriously.
Final thoughts, Froggy?
No, I'm good. I'm ready to go for the day.
Yeah, Scary?
Yeah, Froggy, that shirt looks like a handgun. I know it's Florida, but
It does.
Kinda.
It does. If you go down a little bit, it looks like a handgun. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
I don't get that. Brody, yes, anything you can try to say?
It looks like a water gun to me. Yeah, it does,
Okay.
definitely looks like something.
Danielle, now you sound great. Danielle?
I gotta
Oh.
pee.
Oh, got to pee. Gandhi?
I'm good. I'm ready to go eat some food.
Garrett?
Yep, got to go.
What are you going to go eat?
I don't know. I have a fridge full of stuff I'm going to cook.
Oh.
By the way, as we get to Nate's final thought, I want to show you something that's making me disgusted. Okay, go ahead, Nate, your final thoughts?
Screw all y'all. You've been treating me like crap all day.
Okay.
Yeah, we have.
We love you.
Sorry, Nate.
Was that
I'm
Vicky?
so
Vicky
tired
the
of
victim?
looking. I'm tired of looking at my window and seeing snow. I'm
I
so just
know.
tired of it.
I know.
wow.
Yeah, that's
I want
a
to
lot.
get into Miami right now. All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you next time on the 50 Billy Bully Show.
Bye.
Bye.